3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to TSI.
For our second official podcast.
Yes. We had our first
2
one.
months ago, as you can see.
Oh, sorry, guys. Okay. School has been busy, but we are officially on
school
summer now.
School is over now.
Yes.
So
thank
no more
goodness.
yapping.
I know, right?
Okay.
We could actually do podcasts now. Hopefully more often. I mean, who knows? So yeah, but
just get right into it, I guess.
I know. Well, okay, but like I have a quick story to share. So it's obviously summer now, and we live in the great Arizona, which is of course
not
terrible
so great right now.
Yeah, it's very hot, and I play golf, so it's not been fun.
That sucks.
Yeah, but last night it's some people over, right? And when they were leaving, we opened the door, right, like our main door. And our main door, we have to get a new one because right now it's not doing well. Bugs can easily get in. When it's like raining, it's like the wind's pushing on the door. So we're getting a new door soon. But right now we still have this old door. So we open it, we close it, they leave, and we're walking back. And my brother looks up to the wall, and there's a like massive scorpion just at the very top of the wall. So my dad had to get a ladder and then a broom, and he kicked it off, and then he jumped off the ladder and just like annihilated that
Imagine
scorpion.
if Max didn't notice it.
Dude, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, last night, now I walk into my room, and I was looking everywhere, like making sure there's no scorpion.
I look on the ground everywhere. Like, whenever I take a step,
I know, right? Well, because I've heard stories too of like people who go in their bed and
just
in the pillowcase, like that's scary.
Like anytime like I have like clothes on my ground or something,
dude,
like, I like shake them out violently.
I know. I have so many scorpion stories. So if you guys want a podcast just on scorpion stories, dude, that'd be so fun. That'd be so funny. Okay, yeah. Well, now we'll get into the actual thing with
Oh wait, I haven't gotten any this summer, but I got one in February.
We go. Oh, a scorpion.
Like a scorpion in
February?
January or February. Seriously? I actually got 2.
Seriously?
Like,
oh wow.
Yeah, I think it was sometime in the winter. I don't know if it was January or February or March.
That's crazy.
But like,
that's super uncommon because usually,
I know,
winter they never like.
Yeah.
I've literally only seen them during the summer.
And like, they were like alive too. Like,
seriously,
they were moving. So
wow, that's actually kind of crazy because I've never had one in the winter. I know some people at school who had there was actually one person in March who got stung by one in their bed in like March. Yeah. So it's very uncommon, but yeah, summer is definitely the big time. So hopefully I don't see more, but I've seen 2 this summer so far.
This is why I want to leave.
Yeah, exactly. Especially during the summer.
Yeah.
Maybe once this
cicadas in North Carolina though. So.
Seriously? Oh, jeez. Yeah, that is
like
true.
One landed on my brother when we were touring. Dude.
Really? Oh my god.
Crazy.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I hate bugs so much.
Okay, moving on now.
Yes. Sorry. Okay. So let's talk about The Acolyte, which is the new Star Wars show. Just came out June 4th. So like last Tuesday. We'll get our 3rd episode this next Tuesday. So I watched the first 2 episodes. If you guys want to check my review, I made a short about it, just kind of summarizing things. For the most part, I thought it was, decent. Yeah, there's nothing super special about it. But it's not like bad, and I hear a lot of people hating on it, and I don't really see why. I'm still just kind of waiting because there's still 6 episodes left, and I want to see what they do with the characters and all that. But yeah, it was just okay. And some of the characters do feel a little bit dry right now, like especially the Jedi. There's this one character named Yord who's like super dedicated to being a Jedi. And at times he can be funny because of that, but there's also times where he's like the most boring character of all time because he has no substance.
That's kind of why I'm like a little hesitant to watch it.
Yeah, well, yeah, Dylan
especially
if it.
Yeah, I haven't watched, especially because like if it doesn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I'm watching it is because I'm interested in the fact that it's a completely new era of Star Wars.
That is true. Yeah,
it's the first one where we're not getting characters that we've seen before. Like when you think about it, Ahsoka had all these characters from Rebels. It had obviously Ahsoka, Obi-Wan Kenobi had Obi-Wan, Darth Vader, Grand Inquisitor. So, and like Mandalorian was like the last time we kind of saw a more original thing. But the Acolyte is the first thing where it's like completely
It takes
separated from
place way
Skywalker
back
saga.
in time, right?
Yeah, like it's the interest that 100 years before the Empire rose. So I guess 100 years before
Phantom Menace.
Order 60 or
Or
well,
no, like 80 years before.
yeah,
Menace,
yeah, about
approximately.
that. Yeah. So it's I mean, I'm interested in that. I just feel like it's still too recent. Like I really just want them to go way back to the old Republic. Because another thing
Like
that's
5,000
yeah,
years
like
before.
with
Yeah,
Darth
I agree.
Revan, Mulgus, all that stuff. Because there's so much in Legends that in the books and all that stuff
I
that
feel
cover it.
like they don't even need to be that creative about it. They can
Yeah,
just take the stuff in the books
exactly.
and like all like those old stuff and
Right.
just make it like they don't
Good
really even need to make
movies.
it canon. They can just
Yeah. And I
like
mean,
make it its own thing.
yeah, well, I mean, what the sequels really should have been, honestly. Like, I mean, I think with what's it called, the Old Republic, yeah, they can definitely do something like that. I mean, they have all their information with them, so hopefully they don't make mistakes with that. But and yeah,
They've
so like
got to have learned by this point.
I know, I hope they did, honestly, because Phantom Menace is meant to be like the movie that had the Sith return after so many years, but now in the Acolyte there's a Sith, so it doesn't make any
Exactly,
sense
like
now.
they
They
it's not
ruined,
really like connected at
yeah,
all.
they ruined the story of Star Wars that
Like
George
there's no way
Lucas
if there's
created.
Sith in the Acolyte, then there's no way like Darth Maul, because Darth Maul was supposed to be like the
The
first Sith
first
that Qui Gon ever
that they saw, yeah,
So like
it doesn't make any sense.
yeah, or like
Because I mean,
Mace Windu even like
well,
you didn't really see anyone
yeah,
before that.
well, it was meant to be like the first Sith they saw, because Yoda's obviously been around for like ages at that point. But it was supposed to be the first Sith that all of the Jedi had seen since like I think around the Old Republic. Because during the High Republic, I don't think there was supposed to be any Jedi. Which the Acolyte is set in the High Republic, or sorry, Sith. So that's why I'm just kind of confused because we got the reveal at the end of Episode 1 with a Sith. So
Interesting.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's not a Sith. Maybe it's a dark side user. I guess if that
Maybe
counts. Yeah.
like
So maybe they'll do something like that, which I'd be fine with. As long as the story's good, maybe we'll see how it goes. But yeah, look out for our short reviews. We'll have new ones probably every Wednesday, Thursday.
after every episode.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So look out for those. But another thing I will say though, I saw the Rotten Tomatoes score, and right now it's at a 93% for critics
and 30 for audience.
which is crazy to think about. I mean, I think that's a bigger jump compared to The Last Jedi even. And The Last Jedi one was crazy because Last Jedi had 91 for critic, but like I think a 50 for audience. So
yeah, so it's actually gone down to 28 now. It's 91
oh
for
geez.
critics
Uh-huh.
and 28 for audience score.
Is this Acolyte?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's actually insane.
Let me check.
Like that's the thing. Like I'm not saying the Acolyte is a 91, but it's definitely not a 28. I mean, I think that's just crazy. I'd put Acolyte like maybe 70s, 80s, just because it's so enjoyable. I feel.
So The Last Jedi was 91
Uh-huh.
critic and 41
Okay.
audience.
Yeah, that's so Acolyte.
Which that's still a big difference.
That is still a big difference.
I don't think that was a 41.
It-
maybe like a
well,
60 or 70.
I think with these things, like for Last Jedi, people were just thinking about how much they massacred Luke Skywalker, and that's why it became a 41 for audience. In terms of an actual movie, that's what critics are looking at, which makes sense why
It's
it's at
fine
90.
as an actual movie.
Right. So yeah, it's
So that might be why Acolyte is so low then, because like
it's
with everything like the
maybe that's
all that
yeah,
stuff.
but I still feel like 30s or 28 is crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't imagine that. Yeah, so with that in mind though, I hope that future Star Wars projects do well. I mean, we have a Skeleton Crew. Well, actually, another thing with the Acolyte is that it was the highest viewed Star Wars show on Disney Plus within the first 24 hours since The Mandalorian, I'm pretty sure, which really surprised me. So that's a good sign, actually. It's been
that is
success.
a good sign that
Yeah,
at least the first episode, like people
It's doing-
expect it, which is
right.
weird when you think about this audience score.
I have
like
no idea.
if it had the most unless a lot of people started watching it because they were expecting it to be good, and
Maybe.
then
I mean, well, to be fair with the audience score, in general, when people review things, they do a bad review. Like when you
that's true.
think so, that might be another factor
Like if you
that
go
plays
to a
into
restaurant, are
this.
you more likely to write a good are you
Right.
more likely to write a review if you had a good time or if you had a bad time?
Right, exactly. So that's another thing that I think to think about, honestly, because I'm pretty sure anyone can do reviews there. Um, okay, yeah. So, Dylan, you want to talk about the Garfield movie?
Yes.
Yes.
So I watched the Garfield movie earlier this week,
Mhm.
not by choice.
Okay.
And did you ever watch like the cartoons on
Yeah.
Netflix and
So
everything?
I watched it. I think it was on maybe Nickelodeon or something, but I watched it when I was younger, and I really enjoyed
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
So they have like the 2D ones, and then they also have like the
Yeah.
3D one on
Right.
Netflix.
Yeah.
And I think that overall, and then obviously there's the comics.
Right.
So
Right.
that overall is, I think the Netflix one is the best.
Yeah. I
Like
really enjoyed that 3D one.
the
It's really
movie
good.
is actually, I want to see now that we're talking about Rotten Tomatoes. I
Oh
want to see what
yeah.
the score is.
I remember it being pretty low when I checked it, like 50 something.
Mm, it's um, so it's a 37 tomato meter
Oh,
and 80 audience.
so see, so that's why it's hard. Like, I'm sure in this case, for audience, they felt like it was somewhat enjoyable, but for the what's it
It
called?
was an enjoyable movie.
Yeah,
Um, it was just, I mean, it was just like I don't know.
mediocre, like
It was all
average.
right. Like
Yeah,
if you're thinking about like canon Garfield, like it's just all right. And you know what? Like I remember, I never read the comics, but
yeah,
just watching the show, it was always like Vito's Pizzeria,
yeah, yeah.
and then like and like Nermal the cat,
Right.
and like neither of those are in
Oh,
this.
really?
Yeah,
I feel like Garfield just works better as a show, or
yeah.
I don't know
I don't think
how,
they
like,
don't need to make it a movie.
yeah,
And
because I saw the trailers and it looked like it's about Garfield finding his dad or
yeah,
something like that.
Garfield's dad like is suddenly back in his life,
Yeah, I just
and
because like now it's like there's no way to make sequels really. Like I don't know how they would make a sequel off this. Um, so now they can't introduce the characters like Vito and
yeah,
yeah all these other characters. That I mean I don't know. I just don't think it works as a movie, and that's why I didn't go to see it honestly. But also because it was during finals when it came out, so there wasn't really enough time.
yeah. I mean, Garfield's dad literally like went to get the milk and then never
Yeah,
came
and just
back.
never came back.
So
That's so sad. I feel
yeah,
bad for
but I mean,
Garfield.
Chris Pratt is in it, so
Yeah,
if you
like every single other movie.
like literally every animated movie,
I do like Chris Pratt though. He
he's a
seems
good
like a
actor.
nice guy. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, another May movie that I saw very late is The Fall Guy, with Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. And I saw this one this past Wednesday. And it has like an 89 on Rotten Tomatoes, I think. And yeah, I thought it was pretty good actually. It was really enjoyable. I think I love the idea. It's a very original idea with having a stunt guy as like your main character. I think that was awesome. Um, Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt have super good chemistry, so that was cool to see. And it's a good mix of like romance, action, uh, and yeah, I like that a lot. Plus, Ryan Gosling
I
does some
mean,
cool
literally
stunts.
just Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, literally just Ryan Gosling. Um, so yeah, it was a good movie. I think it's nice seeing Ryan Gosling,
Yeah,
take off after Barbie,
81
especially.
tomato meter, 86 audience. So it's
Okay, that's
fairly
pretty good.
equal.
Yeah, yeah, like 8 out of 10, which I would agree with. I'd say like it's an 8.5 out of 10. Pretty good movie. Um, so yeah, I'm excited to see what Ryan Gosling does next. Oh, and another thing I liked is like because Emily Blunt was in Oppenheimer and Ryan Gosling was in Barbie,
Oh,
so it
and
was
now
cool
they're
to see
coming
them
together.
coming
I
together.
want to know if that Barbenheimer movie is in it.
Oh yeah, well
Because that would be really interesting.
that was announced a while back or something. And I don't know if it's supposed to be a documentary or if it's an actual movie, but um, there was a movie announced like last a few months ago.
Yeah, like an
Um,
actual Barbenheimer. I mean, I don't think it's being made by anyone big.
yeah,
I think it's just like some small time.
huh? Yeah, I'm seeing. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess we'll see how that goes. I don't even know what they'd make that about unless it's a documentary. Because documentary could make sense just because they could talk about like the hype and how much money it made and all that stuff. So I guess that could make sense. Okay, so
Okay, wait, I found an article about it. Let me.
oh really? Okay,
Yeah.
I have one
Okay.
from Vulture.
A scientist. Yeah, this is Hollywood Reporter.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Um.
Dog. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like a scientist doll in Dolltopia
Uh huh.
tries to take out humanity with a nuclear bomb.
Okay. So I'm guessing that's Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Wait, take out humanity?
And
Like
those, wait,
his fellow dolls?
or this might be like. It's weird because if you look at like IMDb, I am
BD? I forget. It's,
IMDb. Yeah, International Movie Database. So there was a movie like a oh wait, I'm confused. Let's
Yeah.
just move on.
I just know it was announced at some point.
It was announced and
But-
it probably won't happen
I don't know.
if I'm being honest.
It'd be cool to see if the cast come back though. That'd be awesome. But I don't see that.
I think they'd have to pay them a lot.
Yeah, if
But,
they
like,
want all of them
Cillian
together.
Murphy, Ryan Gosling,
And
team
Margot
up.
Robbie.
That'd be,
That's
like,
crazy. Yeah, that'd be so cool actually. Okay, next thing. Inside Out 2 comes out this Friday. So I was looking at some news articles and there's some really good critic reactions so far. So that makes
That's
me
a good
happy.
sign. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was a bit nervous for this movie because I think Pixar has been kind of in a slump lately.
Yeah.
And I feel like, they've announced so many sequels, so I was a little bit concerned, but it's good to hear good critic reactions. And I will actually be out of town the day they release it, so I don't know if I will see this when it comes out.
Probably won't see it.
Yeah, I'll see it at some point, but it might be
Yeah.
a little while, so
Maybe
don't
when it
expect
comes
a
on to
review.
Disney Plus.
Yeah, that'll be easier. I don't want to go to the theater for this.
Yeah,
Honestly.
especially like theaters are so expensive.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Like, when I went to see Garfield, it was like $10 for popcorn.
Serious?
Alone.
Jeez,
Like,
that's crazy.
so I'm not paying that type of money.
And
to
that's
see Inside
the
Out
issue.
too.
Like, people are wondering why the movie industry isn't doing well right now, and that's probably a big reason.
Because the movies aren't doing well.
Yeah. Well, the issue is that, like, first of all, it's expensive to go to theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, movies have just not been as high of a quality unless they're sequels these days.
Yeah.
And third of all, they come out on streaming services within like a couple weeks, so people are like,
Yeah.
what's the point of going?
Well, so what I think is that like movie producers are like they're just like they've forgotten that like at the core of the movie, like every good movie has like a good story.
Right,
Like that's what
exactly.
made movies so successful.
Exactly.
Except then I feel like there's been so many like writer issues and like
Right.
what's the word? Like strikes and everything.
Yeah.
That like movie like producers just like don't seem to care anymore.
Exactly.
And then so like they're making bad movies and then the theaters aren't getting like enough money from it, so then they need to raise prices on everything else.
And so it's just so bad right now.
Yeah.
And now it's like all they're doing is announcing sequels because that's the only way that's getting
and even
people.
the sequels aren't like as good as the
They're
originals.
Really not.
And
So-
I feel like that's why they're putting old movies back into like Interstellar's in like September or something.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's
So,
like
it's just weird.
Yeah, and they did that whole thing with Spider-Man too, where they had Spider Mondays, where each Monday they released Spider-Man movies.
When was that?
It was this past, I think it ended 2 weeks ago, maybe. Okay, so last week it was No Way Home. The week before, Far From Home. Week before Homecoming, etc., etc. And started like April. That's
weird.
another thing that they did. I mean, I'm sure after Madam Web, they had to make back all their money. So yeah, it's just
I just
that's
think
all
we
they're
need
doing.
like a complete reset of
I
movie
agree.
industry.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, what I saw actually, there's an article. Apparently, Pixar is thinking about rebooting Finding Nemo and The Incredibles, which
Why?
is money. I mean, that's
Exactly, because
that's what's sad.
they're losing money
Yeah,
on like when they try to make, and it's like comes full circle because they're losing money on like these new characters that they
right.
aren't putting time into or investing
Exactly.
anything to make them good. And
Yeah,
then when those
exactly.
fail, they're taking old stuff that they know will do good and they're
Yeah, and they're
just like
just it's not
making it worse.
this is
Like
just not like I don't know why they're doing this,
I
but
guarantee you this like new Finding Nemo movie is gonna be 10 times worse.
I
It's not
why
even
do we
gonna be
need a
close.
reboot? Like what are you gonna make it about? Like
Exactly. It
I'm
has
sorry,
such
but
like a perfect storyline.
exactly. I mean, I personally think Finding Dory was a mistake in the beginning, but then I'm like,
I
okay, at
never
least they're
watched it.
done now. Yeah, I watched it because it came out a while, but it's like now they're making another. It's like right now I think Finding Nemo just end it. It was a great movie, but it doesn't need sequels. It doesn't need reboots. As for The Incredibles, just make Incredibles 3. Don't reboot the first one again. I don't understand why they feel like they need to do this. Because with Incredibles 3, what you could
Yeah.
do is, have Jack grow up, have all the kids grow up, do some more original stuff with that. It would still make money because it's familiar characters, but then you can also do new original stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I really hope they
And
figure things out.
I don't know what they're gonna do. I just like Finding Nemo. Like, how do you change that?
Yeah, if you're making a reboot, are they just gonna make the exact same movie or
Because
what?
that's just. I don't
It's just
think.
lazy. That's just a.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess just make a live action version like they do with all their Disney movies now.
that would just still be bad.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I don't know.
Imagine a live action Cars movie.
That would be
That'd be awful.
crazy. Like I don't even know how that would work, honestly. Like, wow. I just they need to get their act together.
Yes, I should be the CEO of Disney.
Exactly. Yeah, we should go there and give our ideas. Maybe they'll watch this podcast. And
Maybe if you guys share this enough and like it
yes,
enough, maybe Disney will see it.
exactly. Just
So we're counting on
all of you guys,
viewers
just
like you.
email this to Disney. Email it to Bob Iger and all those people.
Or not just Disney, also
Just email it
everyone.
to every movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Sony and stuff. Too. Yeah, that'd be so funny. Speaking of Sony, we had Venom: The Last Dance, the third Venom movie. I think the final Venom movie. They just dropped their trailer. This past week. I don't know what day.
I
Monday.
will say it looks good.
Yeah, have you watched the first Venom movie?
I saw the first one.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember if I've seen the second one, but I know
Okay.
I've seen clips of it,
Right.
and I think I know the storyline.
Yeah.
No, I have seen the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I've seen both of them.
So yeah, I've also seen both, and I know a lot of people hate on the whole Sony universe, and I agree.
I
Like
think
it's not the best, but the Venom
It's
movies
not that bad.
I enjoy. Yeah, I enjoy the Venom movies. I understand Morbius and Madam Web are terrible, but the Venom movies I do enjoy.
The Venom movies are good. Yes.
Yeah, and Tom Hardy is he's really good with Eddie Brock, and he he talks with Venom so well. It's so funny. So I'm excited to see their dynamic again in this third
I
one.
feel like we need like a Venom like Spider-Man movie.
I
Like,
agree.
If like Sony and Disney could like work together,
Right, exactly.
especially if Spider-Man only has one more movie in the MCU, that would be like the perfect way to end
Right,
it.
exactly. I mean, what I'm hoping is that maybe because this Venom trilogy is ending and it's supposed to be kind of like the send off for Venom, but maybe instead they just kind of end this trilogy and then they put him into the MCU somehow. So that'd be really cool actually if we see Spider-Man fighting Venom because we've seen it once with Spider-Man 3 and Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, but that obviously was not amazing. So if we can see a good version of that with Tom Holland, that'd be awesome. But yeah, as for Venom: The Last Dance, I'll definitely go see it. It's pretty. I think I'm excited for it. Comes out October of this year. Okay, next thing. A new Hunger Games movie was just announced, along with a book. So the book comes
Another
out
book.
first. Yeah, I think the book comes out this year or next year. And then a movie adaptation of the book comes out in 2026.
Oh, Sunrise on the Reaping.
Yes. And it's supposed to be a sequel to the one we watched.
The Ballad of Songbirds.
Yeah, it's supposed to take place 40 years after that.
But still before the first.
Still before the first,
Okay.
yes. So
they're making like prequels now.
yeah, basically, yeah. So, and I think they'll have to recast Snow because I know Snow's going to be in this movie. So now they're looking for a recast for him because they can't have the same actor because he's gonna look too young. But yeah, I'm really excited for this because I really enjoy Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Yeah,
We actually saw that together with a ton of friends over winter break,
and that was
it
amazing.
was so fun. Yeah. So maybe we'll see it again together. I know we'll be in college by then, but maybe we'll come back for
Mm.
like a break or
Oh,
something.
yeah, we'll
Yeah,
be in college.
that's crazy to think about.
Yeah,
Um,
I like how they're making like a book version of it first.
yeah,
because
right.
it kind of like will it'll like tell you like what to expect.
Exactly. Then you can kind of like create your own, theories and stuff and all that. So that'll be really
Yeah,
cool.
maybe we can create some theories.
Yeah, maybe we should make more Hunger Games content as we get closer to
Oh
this.
God. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So
Um,
Deadpool and
Yep,
Wolverine.
another big movie.
Big, yeah, probably the biggest movie of the summer, maybe even the year. We'll see.
Honestly, the only really big movie this
I
summer.
know this is like the one sequel that I'm really, really looking forward to. I know we have a couple others that I'm interested in, but yeah, this is a big one for sure.
I think this one we're gonna go and like plan to see as a friend group.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that'll be awesome. So expect reviews. We're gonna have a ton of videos coming out for it in the weeks leading up to it. So we're really excited for that. So be sure to look out for those. And they had a new short trailer release a couple of days ago,
Yeah.
and I didn't actually watch it, but I saw Soups. He made a short about it, and apparently Juggernaut was in it, and Lady Deadpool. We saw another glimpse at her. So really exciting.
I'm praying that Marvel doesn't miss.
I know if they,
I feel
mean,
like this
who
is like their
knows?
last chance.
This is kind of
almost.
their last big chance,
And not just like Marvel, just like Disney as a whole. Like
Yeah.
if Acolyte fails and then this fails,
That's
like-
scary. Like I can't imagine Disney like dying. I mean, that'd be crazy. But
especially with like, and like even like Swifties are saying like they don't want Taylor's like
oh,
they just like they don't really want her to be in like a Marvel movie.
Oh, really?
Also. Like, because like apparently from what I've heard, she's not the best actress.
oh, really? Okay. I don't. Has she been in any other movies though? Like,
I honestly don't know.
yeah, because she's supposed to play the character Dazzler. I mean, it's not confirmed, but that's apparently what she's supposed to do. I guess like I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on that, but if her fans don't want her, then maybe she should.
Yeah. So this article from May 23rd, metro.co.uk, they said it was like Taylor Swift fans ridicule her embarrassing acting career. Like
what acting career?
another
Like wait, I thought she's a singer. What? Okay.
Another article says even Taylor Swift fans hate the rumors she's joining Marvel.
Okay. That's a little weird.
So yeah, people are not happy. So
I don't know.
we'll
Maybe
see.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like she'll be in it though, because there was a picture of Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Taylor Swift, and Blake Lively all together. So I would not be surprised if she's in the movie, honestly.
Which I feel like I don't know. It's not the right move for Disney.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. Like if she has a small role and like it's a cameo, I guess that'd be fine. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it honestly, but we'll see how it goes. I'm still excited for the movie, and I hope Blake Lively plays Lady Deadpool because that'd be awesome to see since she and Ryan Reynolds are married. So I think that'd be really cool to see. Yeah, speaking of this movie, the director Sean Levy is apparently in talks to be directing Avengers 5, which is
That's good.
Pretty big deal. Yeah, I think that'd be good. This is a good sign though, because if they're talking with him, that's probably a sign that this movie is gonna be Deadpool and Wolverine is gonna be good.
And it'll be like connected to it. Like that means like we
Exactly.
might get like Deadpool and Wolverine in Avengers
in
5.
the Avengers 5, yeah, because there's also news that Avengers 5 is gonna have 60 plus returning characters, which
That's
is
just crazy.
Crazy to think
Like,
about.
And like which is and what also is crazy is that like a lot of like the originals like probably won't even be in it.
Yeah, well,
Like-
I'm sure Thor probably.
Guardians probably.
Well, the Guardians broke
I
up.
forgot about
I mean, maybe Star Lord. I can see Star Lord maybe being in it. because he's on Earth now, so he'll see this
Yes.
happening. So
Star-Lord,
Star-Lord, Hawkeye, Hulk, I'm sure will be in it somehow. And then
She-Hulk,
She-Hulk, unfortunately.
Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon definitely. Bucky
Bucky.
Barnes, Spider-Man probably.
Well, if he has one last episode or one last movie.
Well, I think
right?
they're making a full trilogy for him actually.
They are?
Yeah.
I thought maybe this is just only, but I thought he had one more solo and one more.
So no, he'll have. Well, I think that's what the.
I think that's what it was originally.
Yeah, that's what they thought, but now it's looking like a full trilogy. Plus, he'll have 2 Avengers movies. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know how they're fitting.
Yeah, MCU Spider-Man 4, 5, and 6 with Tom Holland are in the works.
Because originally Tom Holland had said he doesn't want to play Spider-Man past 30, and then recently now he's like, okay, actually, I do want to play this character a lot longer.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. But maybe they'll introduce Miles Morales or something like that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, Avengers 5. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if 60 plus characters is the best idea. I was kind of hoping that happens in Secret Wars. Avengers 5 should be the foundation where
I agree. Like kind of like how like in Infinity War, like they didn't introduce everyone in Endgame right away.
Right,
like,
exactly.
They kind of had, and then honestly, like I think for like these big projects like that, they should do like that, like split it up into 2 different things.
Right. Well, and even in Infinity War, you had a ton of characters, but you had the first 2 Avengers movies plus Civil War if you want to count that to add up to that.
Yeah.
Like the first Avengers movie had 6 characters. It was sort of 6 Avengers, you know.
And then they just sort of like slowly added on to that by the time you get to Endgame.
Right. So I don't know why they're jumping. I was hoping Avengers 5 would have, Falcon, Spider-Man, Thor, Hawkeye, Hulk, and maybe more new characters. You can have more than 6, but we haven't seen some of these characters even meet each other. Like Moon Knight has literally met no one yet.
Yeah,
he's just kind of there. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do this. I really don't. Like, this is a tough thing. I feel like there's no direction right now. I don't know. I feel like Falcon's
60 characters was not the way.
Yeah, it's not the way to go. Maybe I don't know. We'll see.
Especially because do we know what's going on with villains and stuff?
Well, Kang, we don't even know right now because Jonathan Majors is obviously he's fired from being Kang, and right now Kang is not even confirmed to be the villain anymore.
So they don't even have a villain.
Yeah. So
unless there's a villain that we don't know about in
Doctor Doom, maybe
Doctor Doom also, or if there's a secret villain in Wolverine. That they've kept really quiet.
Right. Well, we have to think about. We still have Fantastic Four coming up. We have Blade coming up. We still have a lot of projects,
and so, but the thing is that everything seems so disconnected right now.
Yeah, it really does, and they keep introducing characters, and it's just too much. So hopefully it goes well. Okay, yeah. So another big thing, they released a trailer for a new Lego movie, but it's not gonna be what you expect. It's a Lego movie about Pharrell, the singer. So. This was a huge surprise for me. I am slightly disappointed, but also interested. I was kind of hoping. Is
this one a Powerpuff Adventure?
A Powerpuff Adventure. Wait,
I just looked up Lego Movie 3.
Lego Movie. No, I think it's here. Just search Lego Pharrell. Pharrell biopic.
No, I think this is it.
No, it's here. Look. I think that's fake. It's this one. It's a Pharrell Lego movie.
Wait.
So it's called Piece by Piece, and it's a Pharrell biopic. I have no idea what this is though.
What's that?
I think that's fake.
That's fake. Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely fake. Lego Movie 3. Who knows if that's gonna happen? But the reason this Pharrell movie is happening is, I think Warner Bros. Sold the Lego rights to Universal, and Universal is making this movie, I guess, now instead.
I don't even remember what happened in the second one. I know it's something to do with time or something.
Well, I think
him from the future.
Oh yeah. Well, this has literally nothing to do with any of it. Emmett's not in this. It's a completely different movie. It's about Pharrell, the singer. He's
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like this is like a documentary basically.
But a Lego document. Then
It's
why are they
it's
calling
so
it the
random.
Lego Movie?
Well, it's called Piece by Piece.
Okay,
Yeah, but it's like it's a new Lego
like a movie in
movie. Yeah,
Legos. That's just weird.
I agree. It's like kind of out of nowhere, honestly. But at the start of the trailer, Pharrell said that he just wanted to do something different. So, I mean, this is different, that's for sure.
It is different.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of
Um,
the Lego Movie, it is. I mean, it went on Netflix pretty recently.
yeah, I
It
just
hasn't.
saw
I know
that.
it hasn't been there a long time.
Yeah, it came out, I think, a couple of days ago on Netflix. I think the Batman movie as well. I don't know about Ninjago or the second movie. But
Yeah.
yeah, I hope they make Lego Movie 3 at some point because it'd be cool to finish
Hopefully
off a
not
trilogy.
Powerpuff Adventure.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know what
weird.
that is. That's so funny. Um,
I mean, there's so many pictures for it too,
yeah,
and like
that's really weird. Honestly, I don't know what that is. Like, why Powerpuff? Who made that?
okay, so there's this Screen Rant article from March 23rd
Uh huh.
of this year that says Lego Movie 3 is confirmed.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Original
Oh,
cast. Oh wait, here's story details. It will be a live action slash animated hybrid.
I think that's the.
So just like the first two.
Well, I think that's the Pharrell movie, because at this point, this was just um so I know a while back they just confirmed that there was a Lego movie coming out, but we didn't know if it was Lego Movie 3. So I'm guessing Screen Rant.
So they're saying that it might include things like, because it's Universal now, it might include things like Jurassic World and Fast and Furious. Because they
Yeah,
can't use Warner Bros. Characters anymore.
right. Well, but here, look, I think because this is published before
Before the Pharrell stuff.
so I think this is the Pharrell movie is what they're talking about. They just don't know it because at the I think before this Pharrell trailer came out, it was just announced that there was a new Lego movie coming soon. And so I think they thought it was Lego Movie 3, but it's actually the Pharrell movie. Um, so I guess we'll see. I don't know how that's gonna go. Um, okay, next thing. Just recently, I saw this on TikTok. The Angry Birds 3 movie was just announced, which is
I'm gonna
pretty
be
crazy.
honest, I didn't know they made a second one.
Yeah, well,
I saw the first one when it first came out.
yeah,
I thought it was good. I don't really remember it now.
yeah. I liked the first one. The second one I watched in theaters and I thought was terrible. So that's why I'm a little bit on the fence with this third one. I guess we'll
Yeah.
see how it is. But they didn't release a trailer. It was just a confirmation. Uh, and yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes. I'm guessing it will come out 2026 maybe. If they just announced it
Something
here.
like that.
Yeah,
It'll
so
definitely be a couple of years.
right, and that'll actually work because that's gonna be 10 years since the first one. So yeah. Okay. Other things for the summer. So we have
Despicable Me
Despicable Me
4.
4. Yeah.
It's been a while since they've made a
Yeah.
Despicable Me movie.
The third one came out 2017. They did have Minions Rise of Gru, which was 2022, and
But
that's
that
why
was
this was made.
in the past.
Right. Yeah. But that's why this was made because of the success of Minions Rise of Gru. This was
Yeah.
confirmed.
Honestly, we need
instantly.
something like lighthearted and that like doesn't take anything seriously.
Yeah, I agree. So it'll be good. The trailer has Gru. He's gonna have a kid in this one, so I'm guessing it'll be lighthearted. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited, but yeah, this franchise has gone on for a long time. And another thing this summer is Cobra Kai season 6. It's not gonna be the full season, but it'll
Just
be the
part of it.
first. Yeah. So they're doing 3 parts, and it's gonna be 15 episodes. So I'm guessing it'll be split 5, 5, 5. So we'll probably get 5 episodes. Comes out July 18th. I'm really excited. I really enjoyed Cobra Kai and the Karate Kid universe. So we'll probably make a recap for this. So yeah, let us know what you guys want to see, what movies in that
Yeah,
recap.
I mean, other than that, that's really it for like summer
yeah,
stuff.
Summer is not too big. I know they have the new Twisters movie, which is kind of like a sequel reboot to the original. It has Glenn Powell in it. I'll probably go see that. It looks pretty good. Uh, honestly, I don't really know what else is.
I mean, yeah, other than like the Deadpool and Wolverine
Yeah, I feel like
movie,
that's the biggest one.
and
Plus Despicable Me and Inside Out 2. Those are like the big movies I can think
then
of.
Venom, obviously, but that's
But
not for
that's
a while.
October, yeah. That's kind of crazy. Summer
Um,
used to be like a big time for movies. Now I feel like it's
like
kind of
last
limited.
year, and then the year
Last year
before that
was
were
awesome. Yeah.
last year was huge.
Yeah, like Across the Spider-Verse, Super Mario Bros, Barbenheimer, like those
Like
alone,
yeah, last
Mission
summer was
Impossible was
crazy.
crazy. 2022, I only remember Top Gun Maverick. Otherwise, I
2022 is quieter, but I mean,
yeah,
Top Gun Maverick was so big on
right.
itself. Like
That was
that
like
was an amazing movie.
yeah.
Like
And before that, COVID. So, it makes sense actually. Hopefully, but next year, 2025 is going to be insane for movies in
hopefully,
general. The entire year is stacked. Now, keep in mind, it's all sequels, but it's still stacked. Or
I mean,
stacked. So
Top Gun
yeah,
Maverick was a sequel.
Top Gun Maverick was a sequel. Yeah, it's true. But I feel like Top Gun Maverick, it was so
Mission
much later
Impossible was
after the
also a
first one.
sequel.
Yeah, that's true. We only get sequels these
When are we
days.
gonna get the Super Mario Bros. Sequel? Do you know?
That's
Have they like announced anything
I
about it?
don't know if that's even confirmed entirely yet. Um, but like they had the Yoshi reveal at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm talking about.
yeah,
Like,
they have to make a second one. I know they're making a Legend of Zelda movie though with Link, so that might be a continuation.
okay, so
Um,
this is again Screen Rant. They say it's officially confirmed, though it isn't being described as a sequel.
oh, that's right. They did.
So let's see.
They said they're making another one, but it's not gonna be like a sequel. But I don't really understand it honestly. Let me see.
I think it'll be Yoshi, like running around like Brooklyn, and then like
Yeah,
I guess like Mario and Luigi kind of trying to like send him back to his
exactly.
world, maybe.
Yeah, I don't. Who
Like
knows how that would go? But
I
I
think
mean,
that'd
this
be
is
pretty. That'll
what
be like it needs to be something like lighthearted and like funny.
exactly like the first one. So IMDb has this poster. I don't know if that's real, and it's saying 2026.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's real
Um,
or not, but we'll see.
yeah.
Okay. Um,
Illumination. If you're like watching this,
then
like
please make a
please
second one.
make it and please make it funny
Exactly. Make it
and
like the first, or but
make it good.
set up Super Smash Bros as the big
Yeah, or like
team
yeah,
up
like a
movie.
super like a
Yeah,
huge like Nintendo cinematic.
exactly. You should.
Like
Yeah,
honestly, if you turn this into a cinematic universe, like
that'd
make
be
like a
awesome.
Link movie or something.
Yeah, which I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but that'd be awesome. So you have Legend of Zelda, then you can do the second Mario Bros movie, maybe a Yoshi standalone movie potentially.
I
Um,
mean,
yeah, just
there's
introduce
just so much
characters.
stuff.
There's so yeah, you can make a Pokemon movie honestly, and then lead it all up to Super Smash Bros. And you have all the characters come together to fight off against some villain. That'd be awesome. Um, so yeah. Um, let's see. Speaking of sequels, yeah, next year we're getting also Toy Story 5. Is that next year or is that 2026?
It might be. I haven't. It might be 2026.
Yeah.
No, 2025.
Okay, yeah. Oh wow. That's soon.
Yeah.
So we have that. We're having the new Superman movie, which I'm super excited for. Um Let me think. I think we get the next Ninja Turtles movie, a new SpongeBob movie, Zootopia 2. Um that's when we'll get the Pharrell movie as well. Here, let me search 2025. And then 2026 we get the new Star Wars movie, the Mandalorian movie.
And the new Hunger Games movie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Alright.
Fantastic Four
Fantastic
next year.
Four,
Thunderbolts,
Thunderbolts,
Blade. Minecraft. That's right.
Minecraft movie.
Yeah, I'm actually excited for that.
That'll be good.
Avatar,
Avatar
3,
3,
Moana, live action. I'm pretty sure.
Blade.
Oh, wait, no, or I don't know.
Yeah, there's Moana movie.
Live
I
action.
feel like it'll be live action.
Yeah, the live action How to Train Your Dragon as well. So yeah, there's 2025. Oh, and the new Karate Kid movie. So yeah, 2025 is it's like stacked with a ton of stuff.
Oh, Wake Up Dead Man and Knives Out. So a
Oh,
sequel
that's
to
right.
Glass
The
Onion.
third Knives Out. I'm
That'll be
so
good.
excited for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jurassic World 4.
Why are they making a Jurassic World 4? Oh my goodness. They've had 6 Jurassic movies. Like, just end the franchise, please. We don't need a
And
fourth.
the fourth Captain America movie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Brave New World, I think.
Brave New World, yeah.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part
That's right.
2.
Oh my god. And potentially Beyond the Spider-Verse. Not confirmed, but
Mortal
we'll
Kombat
see.
2.
Okay.
Minecraft. How to Train Your Dragon. Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Snow White.
Oh no.
Blade.
Oh, Paddington 3.
Paddington. There's a Frankenstein movie.
Okay.
Toy Story 5. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Which is interesting because they just made the first, which means that like they had to have worked on the first. They have had to have worked on the second one before knowing how successful the first.
Yeah,
one
well, it makes sense. The Five Nights at Freddy, like the whole lore is crazy, and I really enjoyed the first one, so I'm super excited for this one. But yeah, they had a picture for it. I think Matthew Lillard posted him in the in his suit, so that was really cool to see.
Zootopia movie also.
Yeah, Zootopia 2. Again, I don't know why they're making
Smurfs movie.
Okay.
SpongeBob movie.
Right.
Um,
Oh, the Bad Guys too.
Wicked Part 2. Bad Guys 2.
See, you noticed we've like been. It's all sequels. Like I'm looking at this, and it's literally almost all sequels.
Pooniverse Monsters Assemble. So this is like on the last episode we talked about the horror Winnie the Pooh.
Oh my goodness.
So I think this is gonna be like the big like end game.
That's so funny.
Jumanji sequel.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I kind of forgot about that franchise, but yes, they do need to make a third one.
Halloween Aftermath. I guess that's a sequel.
They're seriously making
Halloween.
another Halloween movie. Oh my god! Isn't there like 10 of those? Like, geez.
Okay.
Just let it end.
No, this is getting too much. There's a Roblox movie.
Seriously? Is that real?
Yes. In the world of Roblox, 3 friends must save their world from an evil entity set. Oh, you know what? Like preview at the Garfield movie. You know, like that, like kid, like the Ryan's toy kid.
Oh yeah.
He has a movie. And it's so.
Oh my god!
Like the preview, like actually made me want to end it all. Like
why?
It was actually that bad.
What are they doing?
So there's an Animal Farm movie based on the George Orwell novel.
Oh, that's cool.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
There's
Tron 3.
I'm
not even joking. Like almost everything is a sequel for 2025.
Honestly, we might have to turn to Bollywood at this point.
Exactly. Yeah, if you guys want us to review
some Bollywood movies,
that'd be pretty awesome. Yeah.
My mom would just love that.
So, I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. 2025, I'm so excited because some of these movies seem awesome, but it is a little disappointing that it's all sequels. I mean, it's like, crazy.
Do we really need like another Halloween and like another?
We don't. I mean, like
Jurassic World.
Exactly. Like some of them, like obviously all the Marvel movies make sense. You know, How to Train Your Dragon, I'm excited for, but not super necessary. Superman obviously makes sense for DC. Avatar 3 makes sense. So, yeah, hopefully 2025 is a good year compared to this year.
Let's see what movies. I'm just going on IMDb. Let's look at 2026.
2026, I know.
Moana.
Mandalorian. Moana again?
Batman Part 2.
Oh yeah.
That'll be good.
That's gonna be awesome.
Fast 10 Part 2 again.
So I'm so mad. Fast X Part 2.
They're making Fast 10 3 movies.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, but Fast X Part 2 was supposed to come out in 2025, and now and Vin Diesel just confirmed it's delayed once again to 2026.
So
like why? Like
King Dynasty also.
Oh yeah, okay.
The Star Wars New Jedi Order.
No, that one I don't know. I think it's only Mandalorian. That one's not like confirmed yet. IMDb is lying. IMDb is lying.
Super Mario Bros. Movie,
Yeah, that's not like I don't know if that's gonna be.
Mandalorian and Grogu,
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Wait, what? Another? Oh my god.
Yeah, The Hunt for Gollum.
No. Why? Like,
There's a lot of
why?
stuff. Uh, there's a Cat in the Hat movie again.
Okay, I mean,
That's something. That's something that like honestly you need like funny movies like that to break
yeah, you
stuff up.
do. But maybe an original funny movie. Like, I miss when they would make things like 21 Jump Street and Step Brothers and all those
Yes.
types of movies. Like, those are so good.
Okay.
Like, just one-time comedy movies.
Point is, there's a lot
Yes,
of stuff,
lots of sequels.
and we'll
So
try and keep you posted as much as we can.
yeah, and be sure to look out for videos like Acolyte shorts, um, Deadpool and Wolverine stuff, Despicable Me, all that stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for
Thank you.
watching our second podcast episode or
Yes.
listening. Hopefully make a third one soon.
Hopefully,
And
we'll see. This summer's, at least for me, it's pretty busy
yeah,
summer.
it is a busy summer. We're
So
coming into
but
college
college
applications.
applications, stuff like that.
So busy summer, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Yeah. So thank you
Thank you.
guys. See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye bye.